What it does look like to me is like you have a lot of passion, or you felt you had a lot of passion for an individual, but they, in this sense, the King of Wands is kind of looking away from it, or he's trying to go away from that. There might be some reminiscence of the past, but it's not necessarily reminiscing of you, but reminiscing of how he got where he got, where he is right now in his life. But I also feel that you might be a little stubborn in terms of sitting there and waiting it out. And you might be stubborn because you feel like, why isn't it happening the way I had envisioned or asked for it to happen? To tell you the truth, if you work with angels, Archangel Raphael is ideal to help you kind of clear you and cleanse you for whatever that passion you have or lust you may even have for that individual. They can help clear that out of your system, because it looks like it's in your system. And it might get you off kilter emotionally. It's a very big emotional day. And it also may feel to you like, you have given more to this individual than you have received. And you want that reciprocation from them. So, interesting set of cards. I think that by the next full moon, which I believe is on the 20th, I believe it's around the 19th, maybe. Yeah, it might be the 19th, 20th, that you will probably have some insight or enlightenment as to how to move forward with this situation. And again, it's an emotional situation. I think it's related to a partnership, a spouse, an ex, whatever that is in your life is something that you need to move away from, but you're not able to do so at the time. Okay, Scorpio, it's a tough emotional week for you. I really hope and wish you the best, and I hope you come up with some resolution. I say keep doing grounding, like get yourself grounded, because the cups, they resemble a lot about the emotions and spirit, and so sometimes we have to counteract with the opposite. So instead of being like in your head or in your emotions, do something that's gonna ground you, whether it's gardening or doing some dancing. Dancing is very good for grounding, but try to stay away from too much spiritual or emotional time where you're all in your feelings. Try to get a little grounded and then revisit it. That would be the advice for that. Okay, now for Pisces, Sun, Moon, Rising for the week of November 8th through the 14th. What we have for you, Pisces. Pisces, I don't know what it is about you right now that you're feeling very, very sad. Maybe it's not that it may have a lot to do with your friendships, or even a close-knit, a group of people that, and I would say it's a small group of people, but it almost feels like you either cut yourself off or you were cut off, but it feels more like you did it because you had to kind of focus on yourself, focus on what your probably a skill set, a craft, a even study for like a degree or certificate. And it's taken you a lot of like sacrifice, and where you're feeling it the most, I think, is in a sisterhood, in your friendship, in a union of people who are very, who you really wish or really want to connect and celebrate your progress. But it almost looks like you have cut these individuals, because I don't see them there. I see that they're blocked, that they have been there perhaps at some time in your life, but I don't see that you, I still see you alone. And therefore, whatever actions you made towards this, where you feel, you know, it took a lot of strength for you to do that, sort of to cut yourself from situations that you felt were not good for you emotionally and mentally. So you're really finding that right now I have what I worked hard for my relationship with God, my relationship with myself and my career, my relationship with moving forward in life, crafting and becoming an expert in my area. You have sacrificed others so that you can be in this position of an expert. What it does say to me is you get what you ask for, you know, so you can't complain if once you have you have gained and received what you study for, what you wanted. You can't look back and say, oh, I wish I had the people that I love, or that I have my friends of, you know, long ago. I wish they were here to celebrate with me. You can't have both things if you cut them from your lives for whatever reason. And they may be very good reasons, but you can't have it both ways. In fact, I would say you had the ability or the opportunity to put things on the table in a manner where, kind of like, I hate to say this, you know, kind of like you felt like you knew everything, but potentially you may have bit off more than you can chew. You may have, you might have hurt yourself at the end for eliminating certain people from your life. And I'm not saying you're going to regret it, but I'm saying you can't have it both ways. You know, you should have found a way to compromise and found a way to put things on the table so you can have both your goals in life plus the friends that were dear and near to you celebrate and be happy for you as well. All right, Pisces. That's all I have for you. If it resonated, please hit the share, like button, subscribe if you haven't. Feel free to visit me at the clubhouse on Tuesday nights, where I go through the daily energy for the week. And that's a day-to-day kind of look at what you may have to face through the day, and what challenges you might go through, but also some advice as to preparing yourself for that day's energy. And that's at the Clubhouse. The link is below in the description box. Okay. Thank you so much, water signs. I hope you have a wonderful week for November 8th through the 14th. Bye for now.